In this video, I'm going to discuss some of the pitfalls of going gluten-free. Hello, I'm Mike Hines from JustNoGluten.com. It's not just people with celiac disease that are opting for a gluten-free diet. According to the Mayo Clinic, 72% of people going gluten-free are doing so on the recommendations of a nutritionist or physician. Thankfully, the medical profession is no longer ignoring the fact that the new processed wheat has nothing to offer us in terms of health and well-being, and may be doing a variety of harm. But jumping on the gluten-free bandwagon without enough facts can actually backfire. Unless you take the time to become informed, you are likely to continue feeling not as well as you should. The more you know about gluten, where it is and what it does, the better off you will be. Now, the gluten-free life can be a challenge, and knowledge is your best ally. If your small intestine is damaged, even small mistakes can cause a setback and prevent recovery. One of the major obstacles we have is that gluten can hide in the most unexpected places. Going gluten-free is not just a matter of abstaining from wheat products. You should always carefully read the labels or ask questions, because gluten may find its way into the following foods. Food number 1. Granola is hyped as a health food, but many of them are made of glutinous oats. Do read the label first. Food number 2. Certain types of potato chips have malt vinegar in them. Food number 3. Meat is gluten-free, but beware of processed meats such as deli meats, hot dogs, salami, liverwurst, as they are processed with grain. Food number 4. Even canned soups can contain barley or wheat as a thickening agent. I repeat, again, read all the labels. Food number 5. Corn tortillas are usually gluten-free, but some producers add wheat. Food number 6. You should check all salad dressings and marinades. Food number 7. Certain vegetarian meats, such as vegetarian burgers, sausages, or bacon, may contain gluten. Food number 8. Some restaurants, believe it or not, puff up their scrambled eggs with wheat batter. If you're in any doubt about that, ask the waiter or the waitress. In addition to the hidden gluten, another problem we have with establishing a gluten-free diet is you may not be getting all of the necessary nutrients. According to a study published in Clinical Nutrition, gluten-free eaters were likely to be deficient in vitamins D and B, zinc, magnesium, folate, iron and calcium. This deficiency increases if non-glutinous bread or pasta, etc. are substituted for glutinous versions of these products. While gluten-free foods can be helpful and handy, many of them are processed with added sugars and fats, and they are not fortified with additional vitamins the way white flour foods frequently are. Gluten-free versions of any food won't make you sick, but you should be very careful. Ensuring a nutrient-dense life is not difficult at all. Increase your vegetable and fruit servings to 5 a day and add quinoa and amaranth flour to your diet. These added fruits and vegetables will also provide you with the fiber you need. To ensure that you get all your vitamins and minerals, eat plenty of the following foods. This is just a small selection to give you some ideas. Food number 1. Green beans, peas and legumes are an excellent source of thiamine. Food number 2. Spinach and soybeans provide you with riboflavin. Food number 3. Avocado, chicken, broccoli and salmon contain niacin. Food number 4. Greens, spinach, asparagus, broccoli and lettuce are a source of folate and magnesium. Food number 5. For added iron, eat meat and lentils. Food number 6. Seafood, especially salmon, provides vitamin D. Celiac disease, which can damage the small intestine, can make it difficult for the body to absorb all of the necessary nutrients. Do discuss taking a supplement with your doctor or pharmacist. To get all possible nutrients from the food you eat, increase your intake of raw foods and vegetables as opposed to cooking them. Choose from a wide variety of produce that includes as many colors as possible. Another reason you may not be seeing the hope for progress on your gluten-free diet is that the damage to the small intestine is so severe, even permitted grains such as rice or corn may continue to be a problem. Nuts, which are gluten-free, are also very difficult to digest. If you continue to experience gastrointestinal problems, check with your doctor. It might be advisable to wait until your small intestine has recovered sufficiently before enjoying these food items. It might be a good idea to abstain from all grains and nuts, even the permitted kinds, until your small intestine is back on track. Now, this may take a little while, so do be patient. After all, you do want the intestine to heal, don't you? In addition, while gluten-free products can be helpful, too many companies are now jumping on the gluten-free trend. Many of these products are now over-processed and filled with sugars and fats and may come close to resembling any other processed food item. A much better solution is to invest in a few reputable gluten-free cookbooks and prepare your meals from scratch. The pitfalls of traveling gluten-free. Now, you don't want additional drama while you're traveling, but how are you supposed to control your diet while on the road? Many people on a gluten-free diet unravel their eating habits due to poor planning. As always, preparation is the key to success. Now, if you're driving, it's probably best to avoid these roadside eateries. Better still, simply pack a cooler with sandwiches on gluten-free bread. For snacks and for the kids, make sure you have plenty of nuts, cheese, fruit, including dry fruits, and gluten-free crackers. You can also pack the same foods for flight travel and those long dreaded waits at the airport. Nowadays you can purchase most kinds of potato crisps safely, except the malt vinegar flavoured, at any airport newsstand. Why not use Google to do some research for any gluten-free restaurants that might be on your way? Let's cover some of the emotional obstacles to having celiac disease. Receiving a diagnosis of celiac disease can seem overwhelming. It's perfectly okay to feel upset. After all, celiac disease is serious and it does need to be sorted. You will no doubt feel a little shocked at the diagnosis. This can't be happening to me. All you can feel is a crushing frustration and anger at the unfairness of it all. Don't be alarmed, these are perfectly normal reactions. After all, there is no reason for you to deny your emotions. You feel whatever you need to feel. After all, this diagnosis will impact on a large part of your life. Although at some point you will need to accept the diagnosis. After all, you've been feeling sick and miserable for so long now. You want to feel better. Let's face it, this is your chance. So it's up to you to become determined and deal with the situation. Because make no mistake, because this is not going to be easy, especially if the decision to go gluten-free isn't your decision. Here is why celiac disease can be such a difficult diagnosis to accept. Reason 1. So many of our social interactions revolve around food. And you have every right to wonder how this will change once you go gluten-free. Reason 2. Family and friends may not understand your situation. Perhaps some of them will even tell you to just get over yourself. They may also accuse you of having an eating disorder. Oh, it's just toast and scrambled eggs. Just eat it for heaven's sake. This total lack of support just makes a difficult situation more difficult. Reason 3. Knowing you'll need to give up some of your favourite foods can produce understandable anxiety. After all, there is some truth in the term comfort food. Because, let's face it, certain foods do give us comfort. After your diagnosis, you realise that your options will be limited. You will have your certain favourite dishes that you may not be able to enjoy anymore. It just feels like you're losing your best friend. Reason 4. Now you will need to make some changes in your life. Depending on how well you react to change, that too can bring on anxiety. Reason number 5. You will have to follow some new rules, and that's not always easy to take. You're so used to being in control of your own eating habits. Now you have to follow someone else's rules. Reason number 6. There is no known cure for celiac disease. All you can do is alleviate the symptoms by changing your eating habits. Bad news. Yes, celiac is something you'll have to live with forever. Reason number 7. Everyone around you is munching on Oreo cookies and devouring hamburger buns. And you feel so alone and isolated. Reason number 8. A major problem for celiac sufferers is that they develop a gluten-free lifestyle. They stick to it and feel so much better after a while. And that's when the old brain starts to rumble. Oh, I'm fine now. I can have that slice of pizza or cookie. My gran prepared this specially for me. I have to eat it. This can be one of the most difficult periods you'll have to live with. You're so tempted. Just one slice. It's very crucial for you to resist the temptation. The reason you're feeling better is because you've eliminated gluten from your diet. Remember how miserable you felt before your new diet? Let's not reverse that course. That will force you to start over again. At this moment, you are exactly where you want to be. Well done you. Keep going. That's it. Just keep going. I do hope you enjoyed this video and the message it brought to you. If you liked the content, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye. Why not check out www.justnogluten.com.